Work as a physical therapist is fundamentally about helping people improve their quality of life. You assist them in regaining movement, managing pain, and achieving their functional goals. This noble profession does not operate in a vacuum. It is embedded within a legal framework protecting patients and practitioners. You will encounter the Americans with Disabilities Act and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Understanding these rules is part of ethical, safe, and trustworthy care. The stakes for non-compliance are high. A misstep can mean fines and legal battles, damage to your reputation, even loss of your license. These laws are guardrails for fairness, equity, and privacy. The Americans with Disabilities Act is a civil rights law. It prohibits discrimination in all areas of public life. Your clinic must be accessible to everyone, with reasonable accommodations. Think parking, ramps, or step-free entries, and doorways wide enough for mobility devices. Keep hallways clear and provide maneuverable treatment spaces. Ensure an accessible restroom. Provide qualified interpreters and communication aids when needed. Offer large print materials and accessible digital formats. Simple solutions like video remote interpreting or font changes often suffice. Use an interactive process, decide together, and document the accommodation in the record. HIPAA sets national standards for protecting patient health information. PHI includes any identifiers related to a patient's condition, treatment, or payment. The privacy rule governs use and disclosure. The security rule protects ePHI. Follow the principle of minimum necessary across all roles. Share only what is needed for a specific purpose, like a claim. Use physical safeguards, lock paper records, shield screens, and keep conversations private. Use technical safeguards, strong passwords, device encryption, secure email, firewalls, antivirus. Administrative safeguards include written policies, training, and a privacy officer. If PHI is lost, stolen, or disclosed, report to affected individuals and HHS without unreasonable delay. Meticulous documentation is your tool for excellence and legal protection. Tell a clear, objective, complete story of care. Include date, time, subjective report, objective findings, your assessment, and specific interventions. Document response, education, and the plan. Detailed records are your best defense in audits or claims. Obtain informed consent covering benefits, risks, and alternatives. For telehealth, use HIPAA-compliant tools and specific consent documenting privacy and limits. Know your state and payer record retention requirements. Store securely and destroy properly at end of life for PHI. A new patient who is deaf requests an interpreter for his visit. The clinic worries about cost and is unsure how to respond. You cannot refuse care or require the patient to bring an interpreter. Arrange a qualified interpreter on-site or via video and document the accommodation. A therapist leaves an unencrypted work laptop unattended. It is stolen. Names, birth dates, and clinical notes are compromised.
This is a breach. Notify the privacy officer and investigate immediately. Notify affected patients without unreasonable delay and report to HHS as required.
Update policies, retrain staff, and implement encryption to prevent recurrence. The ADA and HIPAA reflect fairness, respect, safety, and trust. Turn complex laws into small, consistent, manageable actions. Start with regular, ongoing training for your team. Assign clear roles for privacy and accommodations. 1. Do an ADA walkthrough and plan fixes for barriers. 2. Perform a digital security check across all devices. 3. Update intake forms with privacy language and accommodation options. 4. Implement a telehealth-specific consent. 5. Hold a focused huddle on the minimum necessary rule and communication aids.